Legend of Total War here with part 25 of my Total War Attila Let's Play campaign as the Sassanid Empire. Alright, so previously, we've continued our conquest of Italy, and of everywhere else really. A lot easier to conquer things once we basically hit things after the huns have left them behind. Wait, can this be converted? No, it's a patriarchal church. It's the patriarchy. Alright, so let's see.
Ready for battle.
I was gonna say it's winter, but it's actually spring. That climate change is gonna be a bitch now. Ah, that's right, we gotta deal with this. Good thing I didn't just end turn.
How may I serve Persia? For Persia!
See, I don't know what they were thinking here. It's not a consolidated force. They're coming at us from all sides, which actually gives us the advantage now.
Awaiting Persia's bidding, my lord.
I'm sure he'll just run away.
Kill them all! I will travel the world for Persia. Ready for battle. Advance! Waiting for more orders.
So they've still got 4 stacks in the area though. That's a very bad tactical decision on their part. Very bad. I should say it's a strategic decision
the world
to do this.
For Persia.
Now, in all honesty, I don't mind if they were to retake Cordoba. Half a mind to let them, because we've only got so much movement here. I'm not going to be able to kill all of them, so we need to figure out what we're going to be able to do the most damage. Probably taking on these 2 here would be the most damaging. But if I come around over here, then I can also capture Hispalis. They won't be able to get to me without taking Cordoba. Doesn't look like they've got artillery, so they won't be able to get through so easily.
Ready for battle. March. Ready for further
So obviously I don't particularly care about Cordoba.
Leave none alive.
But having taken out these 2 armies here, that thins them out. And we'll just wait for another good opportunity to take out those other 3.
Ready for battle. Laying siege to the settlement.
Also, all these battles help to give these guys a little bit more experience. That certainly does help.
We fight for you, my lord.
There'll be a revolt here as well. Somewhere.
At your command. March!
Can't convert that.
My
So this
lord,
guy here lost a unit. Well, then I'll just replace it.
make yourselves at home. We fight for you, my lord.
Boy, it takes a lot of work to get down to here.
How may I serve Persia?
So that's more or less useless. That's okay. I mean, extra experience.
Look to the defenses.
It's okay.
Awaiting Persia.
Okay, so I don't think the Ostrogoths are going to be that much of a threat now. Okay, we just recaptured Roma.
Ready for orders. We fight.
Okay, he's ready to move out, but where am I going to send him? I'm reluctant to go out to the north just because of all the snow that's going to be there most of the year. But most of the south is already conquered, so he's needed up in the north. I'll send him to... Oh, he's going to take attrition going that way. Which doesn't matter, as long as he's not getting into combat, he'll just replenish. But that will affect the experience of their units. But I can't just only move around in summer. I'll just never get anything done. I'm not too fussed about the experience. It does make a difference, but it shouldn't make that much of a difference. Especially with my missile units. It doesn't really improves their missile fire rate. You know, essentially. It does improve their melee attack, but what's the point? They get into melee, they're dead anyway. A desolate territory down there has been left there for ages. I could send him down this way to occupy it, because this should maintain public order now. I'll have to exempt it from taxation though. Doesn't bother me if this army gets killed while it's out here, or how much attrition it takes. Yeah, it'll be okay. So we'll take a lot of attrition, but I just need to get them in position for the next plan of attack.
Ready for orders.
So now we basically just hunt down the Byzantines wherever they may be.
It is an honor to serve you.
Probably best we start with the fleets.
All hands to the oars. That is impossible.
Now we will have to leave a couple of guys here. Don't take them too far away.
My lord.
Got to protect the settlement.
Destroy them.
Good, the rebellion was dealt with.
It is an honor to serve you. Ready for orders. Fleet reporting, my lord. I would travel.
Just one fleet here should do it.
Persia. Wipe them out. Your orders, my lord? Yes. Your orders, my lord. Ready
Good,
for
we can still reach them.
Awaiting Persia's bidding, my lord. For honor and glory. The ship cannot go there.
And once we're done with the Byzantines, we can move further west. Might be an idea actually to build a military port somewhere else.
Awaiting Persia's bidding, my lord. Prepare for battle. It is an honor to serve you.
One should be enough to take care of that. Good, the Eastern Roman Empire is almost gone. They've got nothing left out on the water at the moment apart from agents. And their armies that they have left, even if they consolidate it, it's basically just generals. So what they'll be doing is hiring mercenaries too.
Yes.
To try and have their way at this point.
Your orders, my lord.
And I didn't even lose a single unit with all that. Cool. You're not needed here anymore. So... How come you've taken so much attrition? It must have been winter attrition. Get over to the western front. How many armies do I have? Am I at my... Yeah, I'm at my final level of Imperium, so maximum 14 armies. Which I'm in no rush to get more at this stage. Alright, let's do some construction, then we'll move on to the next turn. Okay, we've got enough food for that. Good, and that'll finish off the entire province. No real benefit in doing that. I wouldn't be able to sell off the timber. I don't think I've got any trade partners. Oh wait, I've got one, the Abdanians, yeah. I doubt they're going to want 160 units of wood. We've only got one turn left on this, so this can be converted. How's the public order? So, food is providing -10, so we're definitely going to need some public order here. Even if I convert this to the gardens, it's still going to... It's only just going to be enough food, as it is. Oh, hang on, that never... Well, okay, let's just go with that then. And then we can upgrade this, because I can't afford the actual temple. There's just not enough food here. Not unless I got rid of this. Public order here is pretty good, so I think we can justify converting this to the spice market, Oriental market, which will free up the 80 food, giving it 107 food. Won't be able to upgrade this and these as well, so I'll grab that just to begin with, and we'll see how we go when that's finished. Plenty of food here. But I'll get the food market. What's this? Ironsmith. Just thinking what to do. How have we got so much food already? Oh, probably because of the salt, of course. Yeah, I'll get the magistrate place there. That requires 35 extra food, so we'll just have enough there, but there'll also be another food building coming soon. Yeah, very soon. Got a lot of stuff that needs converting. Expanded very quickly over the past couple of dozen turns. Hang on, we need the bazaar. So many provinces now. According to this, we've got just enough food to grab this. Because we need 35 and we've got 38, so I'll do that. Got enough food there. So obviously not every single turn will be spent constructing things. Otherwise this consumes way too much time in the episode. hang on, we don't have enough food here. Just exempted from taxation for the time being. I mean, you could leave it taxed for a while, but I'd much rather get the growth than worry about money, because we're good for money. I think I've done everything I can. We'll just need to go through the military list here. Obviously, okay, so there's a lot of things here to do.
Fleet reporting, my lord. Ready for orders. Yes. It is an honor to serve you. We fight for you, my lord. Ready for orders.
Okay, your integrity is really low, so we'll decimate you.
Ready for battle. Ready for orders.
Still just keeping an eye on Syracuse here. I don't know if I should declare war on the Franks. Although they've got absolutely no resistance in the area. They hate us anyway. Yep. Just
you are welcome.
Oh, they've got a lot of allies, so I'll go to their enemies and join the war, so I don't have to go to war with all of them at once.
Welcome, I suppose. No?
Don't need money for it.
Awaiting Persia's bidding, my lord. Let them cower before our might.
That gives all of Italy under our control. Unless you take the Corsica and Sardinia as part of Italy. In which case, then I don't. Maybe this is where we'll build up the military jetty. Yeah, build up the military jetties here, so we can use this as a base of operations instead of having to constantly ferry back between Antioch.
My lord, we fight.
Maybe just stay put for the time being.
How may I serve? At your command.
Alright, moving on. So I won't be so thorough with the next turn, because, well, actually next turn's summer, so I should probably, try and get the most out of it.
Shall we hack at each other until our enemies can gorge themselves on warriors' flesh? Or will it be peace?
Well, I've got nothing else to do in the area, so no. Oh, we had no garrison there. Doesn't matter. Like I said, I wasn't really concerned at all with Cordoba. Well, I've just sacrificed some more of their armies in doing that. Result will be sufficient. Plus it gives us the best chance of actually getting rid of them. Right, so of course we've got to get rid of this rebellion here.
Make haste, man.
And that'll stabilize Latium. Just I hope it should. Let's have a look. It'll stabilize it with him here, I think. Yeah. Oh, we can't build a religious building in Roma. Right. It's not a big deal, but I don't know what else to build. Guess I'll just build another plaza instead. Damn, the Garamantians are strong. They don't have that same thing that the Byzantines do with interest, do they? Because look how many forces they've got. Can't see if they're paying for them at all.
Awaiting Persia's bidding, my lord. How may I serve Persia? We take this settlement for you, my lord.
As I said, they basically just
Ready
sacrificed
for
this army.
orders. Besieging settlement. None will escape.
If you come over here, you should still be able to make it over there.
We fight for you, my lord.
And his presence will help us minimize casualties. No need to fight these battles manually. It's just a waste of time and just drag out the series onto bloody 60 episodes. No thank you. They're not exciting or anything. If the battle was like evenly matched, then it's worth fighting. If it's not, it's just who cares.
At once. March. Ready for battle. Faster, damn you all!
It's not going to revolt straight away, but it will revolt again. Wait, converting this one. So we may actually have to stay here in the province for a little while. Just to maintain public order. So maybe I will actually give the Ostrogoths peace, so maybe I shouldn't have actually... Should have accepted it last
you
time.
have many pleasantries for me, but
Just because
please,
we really
don't
can't
bother.
justify going into
Talk
here
of
right now.
meat, not honey.
I have to stay here and just maintain public order.
My lord.
Once it's under control, then we can declare war on someone else. There's plenty to kill.
Ready for battle.
Yeah, those crossbows are going to be a problem. But the Huns are fairly close by. Let me just see here. Where are the Huns? Okay. So Attila still likes... Oh, he really likes us. He just doesn't seem to be doing much lately. He's got a few wars going on. It's actually funny, if he was to go after the Garamantians, I reckon the Garamantians would actually defeat him, because they'd have to cross the water to get to him. Which would be a great way to actually just get rid of Attila without me having to do anything. The Marcomanns have 2 settlements. They actually like quite a few of the people out here. They actually kind of like the Garamantian, that's weird. They approve of military actions against the Sassanid Empire? Fuckholes. Maybe we should head up this way, take out the Venidians.
At your command. I don't care
It's a long way to go. But yeah, I don't expect the Huns to come up this way. It'd also be best if they don't, because I'd like to occupy it in reasonable shape. Okay, that's going to be done soon, so... That's it, we've finished all of our technologies as well. Nice big increase in income with the extra 5% tax rate.
It's a great and glorious thing to fight for our cause. A noble cause requires noble men.
So, the academies right now, that research rate plus 20% is completely wasted. The wealth from culture is still good. So, public order in this province here, there's still a bit of instability. So I'm just thinking whether or not to convert to a garden or something else. Maybe I'll just leave it for the time being, wait for things to stabilize, and then see if it's okay to put it to the, whether it has to go to the gardens or to, the Oriental market. At least this way, I'm still making money off it. I'm not going to go through construction this time. Alright, let's move on.
At your command.
Oh, I forgot to take out that last Byzantine army.
You fear us.
And just when I was going to come towards them, I don't need to call the Huns.
You are right.
It's like they knew what I was planning. And no matter where they go out there, they're going to find level 4 settlements. So they're going to need at least 2 stacks to take that out, I think. Especially if they... I mean, unless they bring poison arrows. That's a really difficult thing for me to defend against. Because if you remember my Venetian campaign, poison arrows made every defensive siege so easy. Even if the archer unit only had like 15 men in it, those 15 men, because only one poison arrow needs to land in order to affect the entire unit. And when they clump together, you hit them with the poison arrow and they just fall like flies. It's overpowered. I don't think they ever fixed it. How long is that fucking humming gonna go on for? It's not coming from my house. Fucking neighbors, man. The noisy fuckers.
Your orders, my lord.
Alright. If we can manage to catch him this time, this will be the end of the Byzantine Empire. Or Eastern Roman Empire, whatever you want to call it. Same shit. Good. They're gone. With all their money with them.
Your orders, my lord.
Now, I think I'll come over here, colonize. I think it's Karalis, I can't remember. I want the Huns to deal with the Garamantians because the Huns will just get destroyed while doing it. And I'll secure Ajax as well.
It is an honor to serve you.
All hands to the oars. For honor and glory.
So I want you to come and stay by Syracuse because this...
Making for port.
Yeah, because here we're going to build up the military wharf. And we'll convert
Orders, my lord.
this one. We don't need the food, so I might as well go with the trade port. It will reduce public order further, but public order's fine, so there you go. How many priests can I get now that I've got that going? 8. I'm pretty sure the max is 10. But I'd only put it in actual problematic areas.
We fight for you, my lord.
Next stop, let's go and occupy some of these territories out here.
Awaiting Persia's bidding, my lord.
Let's be mindful that the Saxons are down here. I don't want to declare war on them just for this right now. Wait for the right time to strike.
Awaiting Persia's bidding, my lord.
Ready for battle.
Another problem with this, though, is trying to get there when only one season, one turn of the year is
Get to it, man.
without snow. So maybe during the winter and spring, camp out here and fortify, so that when the summer comes, we're as strong as possible, and then we take this off them. Now it'll probably turn them into a horde, which I don't know. We'll just deal with in time. Maybe as a horde they're actually more dangerous. I'm not going to bother with construction this turn. Oh, hang on, what was that? And over here, just more fixing this crap up. Alright, let's move on. Pretty sure every single settlement out here is level 4, so they couldn't possibly take it. Not easily. And if I just try and raise an army to chase after them, they're a horde that doesn't take snow attrition. There is no way in hell I'm ever going to catch them until they go further south. Or without a spy actually catching up to them and getting them to slow down. Are the Huns at war with the Venetians? If they are, maybe I could use them to hunt down the hordes. I don't want them to blow up the city though, because that'll take forever to grow. We'll live for the entire rest of the campaign and won't get done. Peace with the Alamans.
Awaiting Persia's bidding, my
Alright.
lord.
You come stand over here, should be able to encamp.
I will travel the world for Persia.
Good, and he'll be at full strength come summer.
I serve Persia. Your duties, man. We fight for you, my lord.
But if the Huns get too close, I might just have to go for it in winter. Or spring. It's 4 months, sorry, 3 seasons of summer now. Fuck me, winter. No, the Huns are not at war with them, so I don't know what they're doing up this way. So looking at the Huns, now they've only got 3 enemies, which is fine as long as they actually try to get rid of them.
Yes. We take this settlement for you, my lord.
That is going to take a very long time to grow. But better in my hands than someone else.
Ready for orders.
Okay, let's head over here as well.
Persia's bidding, my lord.
Before someone else claims it.
At your command.
And then the Huns subsequently burn it down. I'll probably need to alternate between regions to keep it under control.
How may I serve Persia?
So you're ready to move out. That's good. Where are we sending you? Send you out here in southern Gaul.
Ready for
Some new armies going.
Our Lord needs good fighters. A noble cause requires noble men. Our Lord needs good fighters.
Jeez, the recruitment costs on these troops are dirt cheap. It's actually more expensive to maintain them than it is to recruit them. That's all done now. So over here, public order is good, so we can afford to convert this to... Oh, wrong thing. This one to the Oriental Market. Now that'll free up 80 food, which I think is enough to get this where it's needed. Get upgraded up to maximum. Some upgrades going out here. Don't want to focus too much on construction this turn. Just on the recently conquered territories. Still can't tax this yet. Yeah, just gonna have to be very patient with this. There we go.
Our course is barred.
So yeah. If you're wondering why I didn't just not auto convert, but why I didn't convert all academies right now. They might sub us out. I can't be bothered. I mean, I don't desperately need to do it. Just because the technology is being wasted. I'm still making money off it. That's all I really need now. That and food. When are they just gonna go away? They've been out in the water now for like 20 years. Just go away.
Yes. How may I serve Persia?
It'll be a little while before this unit's able to be recruited, so you just stay there in the meantime.
Awaiting Persia's bidding, my lord. How may I serve Persia? Steady
Send a
as
fleet to
we
go occupy that. And yeah, there's another one over here. I haven't really purchased any trade ports in this campaign, just because, you know, food is just so important if you want to, you know, level up all this stuff. And the money really isn't, especially considering, you know, corruption. Public order here will be fine. You can come over this way.
Set up the watch. My
Damn,
lord.
lots of attrition just walking out here during the spring.
Ready for orders. Ready for battle. Look to the defense.
I can't get any replenishment being in foreign territory, so we just have to wait there. What have they got? They've got poison arrows. Oh, hang on, no, that's me, just no attrition. Yeah, poison shot. That makes things more difficult. What we kind of need to do is make sure they waste all of their ammunition on like one unit of pagan band while they're trying to break in there, maybe. Because those poison shots are deadly. That'll be a difficult fight. I don't think you need to stay here anymore. But I might keep you stationed in the area just because this here could blow up at any moment. Actually, I'll bring you to Carthago. Oh, you fucking person. Bring you to Carthage. And stay out over here. Just in case we end up going to war with the Garamantians, we need to make sure we've got some forces here to defend against them.
Awaiting Persia's bidding, my lord.
Okay, public order here's skyrocketed. So that's good.
Ready for
Now we can probably justify occupying this. Actually, get this guy to it. He's got more infantry.
Persia. We fight for you, my lord.
Therefore, it's cheaper.
Awaiting Persia's bidding, my lord.
Right, I'll just do a small amount of construction. So over here, the academy has been replaced. Yep. Alright, so this province here doesn't have enough public order. But everything's already maxed out anyway, so I'll just convert it to gardens, keep it under control. I think the public order's going down because they're raiding. Yeah. It's a little bit of religious differences, but there wouldn't be enough food. Actually, there would be. It doesn't matter. Public order here is good enough for us to justify Oriental Market. And when... yeah, when this becomes available soon, that becomes a temple. It'll have enough food once this has been converted. Yeah, see, everything worked out there. Alright, that'll do. Let's move on.
We live for battle. We dream of it. We relish it.
This could be a problem because whatever attacks they make during this time, it's going to sting. I could probably get a peace treaty with them. Provided... what's going on here? Oh, please just lay siege and do an attack. So where's this? Florence. Oh, you motherfucker. There's no hope of victory there. It's not a walled settlement. Their cavalry's not going to do too much against us, but it's these Uar warriors that'll crush us. I'll give it a shot. This will give us a bit of practice against them. I fucking hate it when the Huns do this. I had, what, plus 200 relation with them. not an impossible to defend scenario. I've more often than not seen the enemy come up through this way here. Just in case I'll leave someone there.
Defensive positions. Pagan band. For Persia. Square formation.
Leave 2 here to move around as needed. Oh, fuck me, they're gonna come from my rear. Oh, I hate it when they do that. Because this is not easy to defend at all down this way. Actually gives them the high ground. Unless we want to stand right here. Yeah, actually that would work a little bit. I don't really have any other choice, do I? I don't think we can win this. It's almost pointless to even fight it.
Spears ready. What are your orders?
You stay here. You're probably going to be needed here more than anything. Now, as for our cavalry here, I'm going to try and get their cavalry to go and just chase us around. Actually, no. I'm going to try and take out their heavy onagers.
Kurdish archers! Missile!
Okay, I don't want any of them firing at will just yet. Alright, let's do this. Yeah, there's no hope. If they're going to use explosive round here, we've seen how dangerous this is going to be. They're aiming for my archers here. If I was them, I'd actually go for the Pagan band. There's no point trying to run away from it. Okay.
The enemy draws near! Our general is being attacked! Keep him alive!
If I can just take out those heavy onagers, I'll consider fighting this battle manually worth it, but still a bit of a waste of time. The thing is, if I move these guys here, they'll just overrun me straight away. But at the same time, leaving them there gets us bombed to shit. It's a lose-lose scenario, there's nothing I can do. But since they didn't protect their onagers, I'll go get rid of them. So at least this army next time won't have any onagers.
The tower is nothing but ash now.
Might as well just have them shoot.
We are losing ground. Engage!
Get them to stop shooting.
A whole unit has been destroyed. Riders advance! Riders advance!
So my plan, or hopes here, is that I can just manage to hold out here long enough to take out these large onagers. So this settlement here didn't quite get a chance to get to level 4. If it did, I might have been able to hold out a little bit better. I'd take them out. Good. No more onagers for them at least.
The men have thrown down their weapons and are fleeing.
No, those archers are going to get... Oh no, never mind.
The enemy has obliterated an entire unit.
Come on, shoot. Just stand there.
Our men have given up and are running for their lives.
They should took out their onagers. They're not so easily going to do so much damage because they by far did the most damage to us. Actually, not necessarily. Those Hunnic horse archers did a lot of damage as well. This is what I say. There's no benefit fighting the Huns. Even if you win, what would we have gained? Nothing. We have to have peace with them. Well, we don't have to. I mean, I could fight them and win. Because one of my armies versus one of theirs, I should win. But I need them to fight Attila. there's no point. I'm not even going to bother with it because, sure, I could take out those onagers, but honestly, I'm not so desperate to actually need to do that. If we get into a battle with them, we'd win. Like a proper pitched battle. Anyway, this settlement here was recently recovered, so them burning it down just sets us back a little bit, that's all. Yeah, see, they're fucking cowards. Actually says the odds here are pretty good. I think Auto Resolve won't actually win us this battle. Nope. Probably could afford that battle manually and won it, but the odds were reasonable. That's right, I'll just reoccupy those settlements. They're not really doing any significant damage to me. And there's Attila. He'll make himself the most difficult to get to, won't he?
Our warriors thirst for your blood and hunger for your women.
Fine, just get out of my lands. So they burnt down 3 of my settlements, but despite the fact they like us, but the thing is they seem to like everyone.
That I have no stomach for the meek or nice.
Yeah, return to our previous arrangement. You had your fun. Why can't I go for military alliance? And join our war against the Franks. No, they won't go for that. That's fine. I'm not paying them this much then if they don't need to. Let's try 100,000. Because that's nothing to me. Okay. Go for 70,000. 40,000. 40,000 is nothing to me. I'll just throw that at them. So no armies of mine were lost. That could have been very bad for me right there. If they had actually gone ahead with the attack. Hopefully now they'll bugger off. Now what I could do is be a total dick and betray the alliance and go straight for Attila. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to stay over here. Because I can defend Genoa.
Orders, my lord. At your command.
Yeah, you'll be able to defend
None
this.
will escape. We fight for you, my lord.
That fucking sucked. Because I'm pretty sure that had all the buildings there. But it's summer, which means time for the Venidians to lose their territory.
We fight for you, my lord.
And they didn't even leave it well defended.
Their orders?
One army's sufficient. I'll send the other army to go and hunt down their army. Which will probably just be a wild goose chase for the foreseeable
At your
future.
command.
That's good. This province here is fully secured now.
Ready for order.
Now, if they win this battle over here, they're going to be really hurting from it.
Gathering supplies, my lord.
They'll probably want to encamp. Can I hire a spy out here? Alright, cool. Chances of them actually working, succeeding on the first try is pretty low, but if I stay on top of it, maybe it might work. Don't have another spy fairly close by. Yeah. Get him up here. Get him to slow them down. Be good to just get rid of this horde once and for all.
Ready for battle.
Oh, they fucking occupied it.
I want hourly patrols.
Doesn't matter, this army needs to be disbanded soon anyway. But these guys still got a fair bit of recruiting to do.
How may I serve Persia? How may I serve Persia? It is an honor
Okay,
to
occupy this.
Your orders, my lord? How may I serve Persia?
Everyone just come wait out over here for the time being.
Bidding, my lord.
Actually, no, we'll make our way to go and attack the Saxons out here. But I really want the Huns to come down here and try and attack the Garamantians. That'd be best.
Your orders, my lord. Heading for port. The ship cannot go there. Ready for orders.
How many armies do the Alans have? Not seeing any other armies. Maybe I'll just try and wipe that out, just to be done with them. Because I mean, they're sitting here raiding. I can't tolerate that. Okay, maybe for the time being, don't spend any of the growth, because it's just going to be wasted if the settlement gets blown up. Just store it for the time being.
How may I serve Persia?
Because who knows how long before they betray this agreement again.
Serve Persia.
If they betray it again, I might start being Mr. Mean Guy and try and pinpoint attack Attila. Because it's the only way to get them to stop doing it. But what other enemies? They always need someone to fight. So, let me see if I try and make the military alliance again.
Then we will feast.
Don't spend too much on it. Already gave them a lot of money to stop being peaceful. Stop being at war with us. 30,000 will do. This way I can drag them into wars and keep them busy. So I'll declare war on someone to drag them into it, just to keep them busy. They're already at war with the They're not at war with... Yeah, no, they are at war with the Garamantians. Let's have a look here. Preferably declare war on someone so far away that just away from us. So something like Gaul, just get them over there. Somewhere where they can't attack us.
Quickly.
But just...
Do not expect the good wine to ease your parched throat when you are done.
The Saxons aren't going to be able to do much to us. It's fine. Oh, you mother of
Praise
fucker.
be. Let us...
God damn dishonorable Huns. Now they're not even considered...
We will talk and then we will feast.
Let's try again. Try for Britain.
Greetings in the name of the state and so forth.
Fuck, I hate the Huns.
Let us break bread and drink before words pass away.
See, they really like us too, but they won't... They just won't do as they're told. Maybe we'll just leave it on a military alliance, just to stop them from attacking us. These two enemies that we've made, actually 3, it's not of little concern to me. These guys here won't last long. Actually, let me try a different approach. We'll go to the Huns and instead bribe them to go to war
I have
with
called for good
Gaul
wine to ease your throat
and Britain.
ripe
Because
women
I don't particularly
also.
care about them. I'll just pay them to do it. There we go. There you go. And hopefully they just leave me alone for a little while.
At your command.
If they break the alliance on this turn... We're at an hour. Here's the thing. I think my odds might actually be better fighting it manually, as it's auto-resolved. And oh well, let's fight this battle and then we'll end the episode. It might be a bit of a long one, but that's fine. Interested to see how poison performs now. Oh, the defenses in this settlement is actually really good. There's like 2 layers of defense. We have a very large garrison. They don't have much cavalry, so I'll take this opportunity to fuck them around. I really need to get rid of their artillery. Defending this position here is probably not going to be best, but also clumping together is not going to be a good idea. So we need to spread out. We've got 2 barricades. How bad the damage to settlement? Not too bad. So keeping one load here, a good idea. Where else?
We will darken the skies.
Just stay back here.
Armenian spears.
Just keep some reserves around the place. And they'll just move things around as needed, because we just need to react to what they're doing. Good. This is very good. I want them to waste their ammunition on my cavalry here, because if they waste their ammo, they're not going to be able to break through the wall. If they can't break through the wall, they have to actually attack the wall. Oh, well, they've got ladders, so they can do that. Part of the problem, though, is that with this rainy sort of fog, it's hard to see where the shots are coming from. Don't mind if they get a few hits on us, it's not a big concern. We'll watch out for those fucking archers. Okay, good, they're chasing us. So let's get out of here. Problem is, no, I'm not tired. Okay, you gotta move it. Oh, there's no fucking towers out this way. And the towers over here are destroyed, so that's gonna suck. Not too concerned about the towers being destroyed.
Blackman, scout! Riders at the double!
Turkish archers! Forever loyal!
Just wait for it before we start shooting. Right, go.
Get them! Any of them! The enemy is breaking down one of our barricades!
Blackman, scouts! For Persia!
The tower has been destroyed!
They're actually bombing their own units by doing this.
Missiles!
So hurry and get those kills. Oh shit. They destroyed it that way. Come on, get back. Still need you.
Pagan band! Advance and speed! For Persia!
Actually, effectively. Just keep one unit at a time there because of their archers. It's good they actually shoot their own archers. They don't even give a shit.
The men are broken and running for their lives.
Yeah, well, they're idiots because they wouldn't retreat properly. Okay, actually, get back out there. Gotta get rid of their artillery.
Pagan band!
Armenian spears! Don't swear!
Burn them! Fire at anyone!
For Persia!
Pagan band! Have the double!
Pagan band! Advance and lead!
Do as you're told.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
At the double! At mid! We await your orders! For Persia!
They'll run out of ammo soon, but I still want to just go kill them so we don't have to fight them again.
Pagan band!
Awaiting orders!
I think it's going fairly well so far. They've lost quite a few units. And we've barely even begun to fight.
Our settlement is burning! Persia! Enemy units have rallied and returned to the battle!
Turkish archers!
Pagan band!
Kind of hope they do actually shoot this because they'll do more damage to their own unit. See? But
The men are broken and
that
running
guy's
for their
fucking
lives!
shatter straight away.
Pagan band!
Pagan band!
For Persia! We are at your command! Fire at will! For Persia! Pagan band!
So yeah, those archers are as OP as
Men are
ever.
broken and are fleeing!
I'll have to get in there and kill them, but they're too well protected right now.
Turkish archers! For Persia! Advance at mid! At mid!
Man, my units are just
The men are
breaking
broken
almost
and running
instantly.
For their lives.
Fucking losers.
Turkish archers! At the double!
If we're gonna lose this, let's try and make sure we take out those onagers. If you're out of ammo, you can pull back. Which is it's not saying we're definitely gonna lose this just yet, it's just that some of these units are hard to defeat.
Ready! For Persia! Double time! Double time! For Persia!
Cavalry!
through there now. Well, it looks like we'll have to go all the way back around here to get up through here. Unless I want to break through there, which will take ages. Hopefully these guys will be more concerned with shooting my cavalry. Out here. Don't know what they're doing. No, they're shooting this way. Doing damage to their own units as well. Their units are more valuable than mine, but still. Still hurting. Okay, maybe... Oh look, the gate's open. Ah, you'll never get through. That's not how it works. You'll just have to break through.
The men are broken and are fleeing. What are your orders? Double time! For Persia!
That's not where I told you to go. Saving their ammunition for the poison archers. They've got excellent capture power, so we'll probably end up recapturing this soon. If I can get them to just do lots of damage, actually no, they actually need to wipe them out. No, stay here, capture this. Stay in here. It's almost captured.
Their gates are ours now.
No, our gates are ours now. Get in through here. We've got to get rid of their archers. Just go charging at their archers. Good, with all their melee troops getting over here.
Our men have given up and are running for their lives.
Actually, we can get the Dalamite infantry in there, I think. Sogdian boys, whatever. While he's charging towards them, hopefully they don't see us coming around their back, and we'll hit them. If we get into combat with them with the troops they shoot us, they'll also be shooting their own troops, making them exhausted, which means easier to catch. Playing a random up game. Come on, get in there. Good, that's the majority of their archers captured there. It doesn't matter if they get caught. Good, that's all of their archers. Could use whistle shot there as well, but I think I'd rather kill them. We've got enough to hold them back while they continue to shoot.
Refuses to admit defeat. Their unit has rallied.
They're pincered here, so any units that rout get killed anyway. Make sure you wipe them out. I don't want to fight them again. I think it's risky to do a whistle shot because my units don't have very good morale either. get away. Or even worse, don't let them come, actually rally.
The enemy are losing their advantage.
And we win the battle. Now we just need to make sure we run down as many of them as possible so we don't have to fight them again. Although some of their cavalry definitely got away.
Praise the gods. Your victory is
And now it will just be a case of actually trying to catch them. Doesn't matter if I'm doing friendly fire here. Just kill them. You gotta get rid of those Slavic hunters. They're the most dangerous unit they've got. Right, that'll do. Pretty sure Order Resolve would have won that battle as well. But I'm not certain it would have wiped them out. Not to say that we did wipe them out, we certainly didn't. Well, they're not coming back for a while, that's for sure. I might actually make this a 90-minute episode, just because there's a lot going on, and I want to try and stabilize the realm. Doesn't bother me. At least they didn't burn it to the ground. That's my major concern, when they burn things to the ground. Hey, if they want to build that back up and actually put some growth into it, that's great. So have the Huns had their turn yet? Let's see. Nope, here we go. What are the Huns going to do? Yeah, after the Garamantians. Alright, good. They didn't declare war on us. Giving us time to rebuild the damage that they did. And hopefully they'll go fight someone else for a little while. Because the money that I sent at their way doesn't mean anything to them. Doesn't mean anything to me either. And like I said, it's a 90-minute episode. I really want to get rid of the Venetians. I'm going to take so much attrition running through here, but I got to get to them now before they recover. These are my lands, so if I encamp at any point, I can recover. Where's that spy? Then after I've dealt with the Venetians, I might go and take out the Alamans. They're all in one convenient place there. They're not coming back here.
Ready for order. Awaiting Persia's beat.
Good, another army ready to move out. Definitely want to keep them closer to the Huns so that we can resist them. Maybe they saw an opportunity to attack us due to our weakened positions in some of these areas, and maybe that's what they wanted to take advantage of. You know, burnt down, you know, minor settlements. You know, whoa, wow, good on you, Huns. So impressive.
Awaiting Persia's bidding, my lord.
We could capture this, and that might actually be really good, because if we capture it, it stops the Huns from burning it down. Although I don't think the Saxons are at war with the Huns. No. whatever the case is, this is a good defensive position for our
We
troops.
fight for you, my lord. Laying siege to the
Easy
settlement. Ready for battle.
Why is this damaged? Okay, this province here is stabilized. But I can't really justify going... Oh, hang on, we got Saxons over this way, so...
At your command, let them
We'll head up this way.
cower before our might. None will escape. Ready for orders.
Soon these auto-resolve crap stacks will need to be replaced with doom stacks, but obviously we're recruiting as fast as we can over
We
there.
fight for you, my lord.
You might need to stay there just for a little while longer.
For Persia!
The Saxons seem to have quite a lot of territory. Despite the minor setbacks that the Huns inflicted on us, we're still gaining more territory than we've lost. And hopefully that peace treaty and alliance will give us a few turns. So the Saxons, they have 12 regions. Spread out all over the place.
Awaiting Persia's bidding, my lord. Ready for... Set up
Not
a
for long, though.
blockade. Awaiting Persia's bidding, my lord.
Your orders, my lord.
If I catch Attila out in the water,
We still have a wind, my lord.
I'm just gonna kill him.
None shall pass.
'Cause remember what I said before as well, there's absolutely no point, 0 point in fighting the other Hun armies until Attila is dead.
Fleet reporting, my lord.
Because killing a Hun army will just force it to regenerate in full, back to full strength. Military warfare out here. And what's the military warfare like? Now, I'll still keep it in this area here, it's a fairly large sea. Wait, no it's not. Yeah, but I don't know if this area here is going to make us much food. It should. I'm not going to get Palmer for a while. I'll convert it anyway.
It is an honor to serve you.
So they'll just need a little bit of a rest before they move out again.
How may I serve Persia?
Awaiting Persia's bidding, my lord.
I don't really want to send the Huns onto the Saxons. They'll... Actually, yes I do. Even if it means some of these settlements get burnt down, I don't really mind.
We will talk, and then we will feast.
No, not 300 down, 30,000. That's the going rate. You go fight them. And with lots and lots of enemies here, they're far less likely, I think, to betray me.
Greetings, friend. I've called for...
Okay, don't worry too much about construction this time. I think public order for the most part is all under control. You can stay over here, because it's most likely the place that they'll attack, if they attack us. Which, let's face it, they hate our guts. So I reckon what we're going to see next turn, during the end turn, is the Huns burning down a lot of these settlements here, which is a shame to see, you know, fully developed settlements burned to the ground. But that keeps the Huns busy. I'm so confident that the Huns are going to stay busy with it that I'm going to reoccupy the settlement.
For you, my lord.
But not stay in it, because if they come down here and burn it and we're there, you know, this army's dead. The army's worth more to me than the city. Alright, let's move on to the next turn. And then we'll end the episode after this end turn. Oh yeah, I was going to hit the Allens, wasn't I? Oh well, forgot to. Actually no, I can still do it now, it's actually easier. Also, another thing, killing off Hun army means they spawn in our own territory, which is ridiculous. Doesn't bother me if they capture the settlement. Easy come, easy go. Now, because the Huns obviously will now hate the Saxons, that'll keep them busy and stop them from attacking us. Especially if I can dish out a few more, what's this? Your allies declared war, another faction calls for your help. Well, I do have a trade agreement with them, but let it be known that I will hold up my end of the bargain. It's like, either way, with that agreement, I'm going to lose reliability. That's it, come on, take out these motherfuckers. Take them out. Let the Huns know that I am a faithful friend, although I'm secretly plotting their destruction.
How would you like your defeat commemorated?
I won't call the Huns into this because it gives them an opportunity to be like, no, I'm not joining you, and this is not a threat. It's actually better for me to not call them in and then pay them to join the war because they're stupidly greedy and yet have no use for money. Here we go with politics. I haven't looked at this in the entire episode. Didn't need to. Alright, cool. So the situation, we now have 39 territories, so we're looking pretty good. We lost this region over the end turn, but that's no concern of mine, really. What you do? Oh yeah, we'll end it here. So if I make any moves now, it won't be remembered because I need to take a break. Everything's looking pretty good. Alright, so that's the end of this episode. So like and subscribe. Part 26 is next, I think. And don't forget to visit me on Facebook. See you next time, fuckers.